So in this video, we're going to be doing Big Hit, Pledis, and Source Music, so come back in a couple of days for the other companies, the other remaining HYBE labels. But here's the thing about HYBE labels. In the last video, we went over some HYBE label companies, their tips, and then their audition tutorials. Now in this video, we're going to finish that off and then also go with Belift Lab, KOZ, and Ador. If there are other companies that you would like to see in this series where I share tips and audition tutorials for companies, let me know and I'll definitely make a video for them. Why don't we begin with Belift Lab? They have HYBE, I'm always confused about their pronunciation, and Eyelid under their company. Before I begin with our tips, I highly recommend that you watch season 1 of Island and also Are You Next. I always forget that Are You Next made Eyelid, not Island season 2, which would kind of make sense considering that they're like sister and brother groups. But anyway, I would highly recommend watching those to see what these companies look for when they're selecting their groups. And also, I think just watching survival shows always makes me feel quite motivated or inspired. Gives you like a really real look into these trainees' lives and how they prepare to become a trainee, to become an artist. So Belift Lab really cares about your performance ability. So that includes your stage presence and also your performance in itself. So you could say the dance category. I would personally say that they do prefer the dance category over the vocals. It's really important to understand the song well, so showcase that through your stage presence, that you understand the choreography and you're not just dancing for the sake of dancing. Now unfortunately, it's really hard to tell whether their next group will be created again through a survival show or just through like a common debut kind of method, because that is up to the company and we really don't know what they're cooking up right now, so we shall see for that. Now this was actually really surprising to me, but despite having a girl group under their label, they actually only look for males. So males born in or after 2007, no restrictions on country or region. So they're actually not looking for any girls in their audition. You can select one from vocals, rap, and dance for their auditions. So let's head on to how to audition for them. Search up Belift Lab Audition on Google and then it'll lead you to their website. Make sure you have the language on as English, and then it says here, lift to be moved, audition now. Belift Lab, expanding beyond the limits of our imagination, is seeking a next generation artist who will become a new paradigm for K-pop. Don't hesitate, apply now. So click on to apply and then it'll lead you to another part of their website. So the categories are vocal, rap, dancing, producing, and others. So for the vocal category, make sure you have a front-facing vocal performance video, and same thing for rap, but it's a rap performance video. For dancing, make sure it's a full body dance performance video. For producing, any creative works including lyric writing, composing, or instrument performance. And then the other categories are any categories that showcase your talent, such as acting, walking, or posing. The front-facing and full body photographs are mandatory for all applicants regardless of their category. Please record all videos and photographs with the standard camera in clear resolution, and submissions where the face is obscured by a mask, filter, or any other means will be excluded from evaluation. So click on to apply for the second time and then it'll do a verify email. It's very similar to I think it was a Big Hit audition. The format is very similar. You get an email like this, so click onto it and then verify the email. Head back to the original audition page, select your audition, which is pretty much just the online audition, and then fill out this form. So your name, your date of birth, your country/region, your front-facing profile photo, your performance category, your gender, your school/job, your height and weight and phone number, your place of residence, your SNS ID, your messenger IDs, special talents and relevant information, audition and trainee experience. So please provide details if you've passed an audition or have trainee experience. This is where you attach all of your photos and then all of your videos. You can also do a URL link and then consent and submit your application. The next company is KOZ Entertainment. They were actually founded by Zico, who used to be a member of Lockbee, but now is a solo artist who also produces his own songs, like a singer-songwriter you could say. And they also have Boy Next Door under their label. I would say that's kind of who they're known for at the moment. Tips for KOZ Entertainment though, it's pretty clear cut, I would say. They're definitely looking for a unique tone and a unique style as well. So for KOZ specifically, I think it would be a good choice to audition for rap, whereas other companies, rap isn't really their priority. I mean, duh, they were created by Zico. If you are doing the rap category, make sure your tone, flow, and then also the lyrics of the rap really stands out and matches you well. I see a lot of people doing rap where it just doesn't sound right with them. It just seems like you're rapping to a rap that someone else made, and that's definitely not the vibe that you want to show off. Regardless of the category though, what I recommend is maybe doing an R&B song or a hip-hop song over like the typical K-pop or pop song. If you can, it's very important to showcase your songwriting abilities and then your artistry. So if you can produce or write your own songs, write your own lyrics, definitely showcase that in your audition as well, through like a self-made rap, for example. They have their daily audition going on, so the categories are vocal, rap, dance, and producing, and it's anyone born in or after 2008, so regardless of gender, despite only having, I think, only guys in their label so far, but it is for all genders and nationalities. And let's head on to the audition portion now. When we search up KOZ Audition on Google, we lead to this website here, and it says KOZ Entertainment Daily Audition. The English version is already here, so the application categories are vocal, rap, dance, and producing, not performing. And what you need to prepare are vocal, a front-facing portrait photograph, and a singing video, one unaccompanied verse, so no instrumentals. For rap, that's a front-facing portrait photo and a rap video, that's 1 minute. And for dance, a front-facing portrait photo and your dance video, also 1 minute. As for composing and producing, that's going to be a self-made demo. Please take photographs and videos with a regular camera in a brightly lit space so that your face can be clearly seen, and use of Photoshop or photography apps will hinder the evaluation process. Click on to apply. We head on to this site here. Click on to apply now, and this is the exact same as we've seen for Belift Lab. For HYBE companies, they all pretty much look the same. The last company is a little controversial lately, but they have new jeans. A lot of people ask me to make a video on that, but I'm gonna be so honest, like I do not keep up with new jeans at all, and every day there's something new, so I find it hard to keep up with them. But anyway, I'm sure we all know who Ador is. But I would say it's actually the hardest to really pick out what they're looking for Ador, simply because they have one group. They haven't really established their brand identity well as a company, so what I'm gonna be saying, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But here's my 2 cents on this, right? So Ador is really looking for your potential for versatility. Showcase to the judges that you can do more than one concept, and you can definitely showcase that in one song choice too, just by the expressions you make, your stage presence. It's definitely possible. If you speak English, that's definitely a bonus point here. Now, some tips for each of the categories. For the vocal category, make sure you showcase a very clear and light tone, kind of similar to what SM looks for in their vocals as well, but you really want to showcase clarity in your voice and it just really coming out clear. There's like a perfect word for this in Korean. It's called 깔끔함, and pretty much just means really clean and sleek and crisp. For dance, pick a choreography that showcases your groove and flow. So actually a hip-hop choreography would be good to showcase here, but anything that showcases that like you're an actual dancer, not just someone that dances in K-pop. For the audition, it is anyone born in or after 2006, not just girls, all genders and nationality, and there's no limitations in the application field. So let's head on to the very last audition tutorial for HYBE labels. Very lastly, we're gonna search up Ador Audition on Google and head onto their website, Ador World. Now, this is a very, like, there's a lot going on, but anyway, this is the qualifications, and then the application field are no limitations. We welcome applicants with any talent that they can showcase. The application materials are 1, a photo, a waist-up photo with a clear shot of the face and a full body shot. And then your audition video, please attach a video that is at least 1 minute long, and only applicants who pass will be contacted with the results. So it's an ongoing audition, you can't make changes, you can still apply even if you've never learned to sing or dance, and the required length is pretty much just longer than a minute, not mimit. And then you will be contacted within 2 weeks of the screening process. Only those who pass the audition will be contacted. Click on to apply, and this one actually leads you to a Google form. So everything we've read before, and then click on to next. Let's say you hold a citizenship that's not one of these countries. So let's say like you're a Canadian, you know, click on to next. Let's say no, you're not younger, so you'd have to go through the consent form. So please upload this scanned image here, make sure you sign it, and then upload this exact thing, the signed version that is, and then submit it. Click on to yes, of course. Your name, your gender, date of birth, your country and region of birth. and then your country and region of residence. So this is where you were born. This is where you reside currently. And then the contact information, sorry, not the consent. So make sure you put in your mobile phone number, also your legal representative's mobile phone number, your email address, and then your primary social media ID. They give you examples of what your photo should look like, which I really love. And then for the video, same thing here. And they confirm that all of the information provided above is accurate and your own. And then you will submit the audition form. That was all. Woo! We finished all the HYBE label companies, you guys. Let me know what other companies you want to see. I'm gonna die of heat right now if I talk for more than a minute, so I'm gonna go sit in some air-conditioned room. I don't know why I haven't turned the air conditioning on here, and I realized you could literally see the fan for the entire video, which is amazing. But that's all, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing, and not dying of heat kind of day. Bye.